case briefs, and so much more. LSData's got what you're looking for.
In 1945, the Supreme Court of the United States heard a case that would come to shape the understanding of tax law in relation to gifts under the Revenue Act of 1932. The central character in Commissioner v. Wemyss was a wealthy widow, Mrs. Moore, and a matrimonial offer she couldn't refuse. Mrs. Moore, who had been benefiting from 2 trusts established by her late husband, received a marriage proposal in 1939. The trusts were structured in such a way that half the income went to her and the other half to her child. However, should she remarry, her shares of the trust income would be diverted to her, the child. Sensing the financial risk marriage posed to Mrs. Moore, her suitor presented her with a valuable block of stock, ostensibly to compensate for the possible loss of income. This charitable action, seemingly rooted in romantic chivalry, caught the attention of the tax authorities. The commissioner, interpreting a transfer of assets falling short of their full monetary value as a taxable gift under Sections 501A and 503 of the Revenue Act of 1932, slapped a considerable gift tax on the stock transfer. In the ensuing legal battle, the tax court sided with the commissioner, upholding the gift tax assessment. However, the Circuit Court of Appeals overruled the decision, interpreting the lack of donative intent in the transfer as not being a taxable gift. However, the United States Supreme Court, evidently concerned by the potential for tax evasion, granted certiorari to resolve this contentious issue. Ultimately, the justices agreed with the original tax court's interpretation, ruling that the stock transfer to Mrs. Moore was indeed subject to gift tax due to its lack of adequate monetary consideration, reinforcing the purpose of preventing tax evasion.
Case briefs, and so much more. LSData's got what you're looking for. Visit lsd.law, elevate your mind. Leave the stress of class.